to consider. Jonathan Ward started the Icon brand more than a decade ago. Initially beginning with his Toyota Land Cruiser restoration shop, TLC, Ward has since transformed his business to include the production of hand-built custom vehicles from the Icon FJ and Bronco to the one-off derelict and reformer projects. With over 125 FJs and nearly 50 Broncos completed and delivered to customers, he's proven that there is a successful business model to pairing classic styling with modern tech, even if the price tag is out of reach for most buyers. Called the Old School, the latest Icon FJ is essentially the same engineering and evolved mechanical wrapped up in a more traditional aesthetic design, Ward says. There are a few reasons why Icon is now offering this package. In part because Ward is constantly tweaking and changing, but also because of the desire of many of his clients to maintain a lower profile. I was yearning to do a more retro take on it, he told us. Also, the market was more and more interested in under the radar as much as possible. Those familiar with the Toyota FJ40 models will be able to easily spot the design cues inspired by the originals, from the white headlight bezel, to the stainless windshield frame and hood hooks, to the rear tire carrier. The front and rear bumpers are painted in a silver hue inspired by the original, but are powder-coated and then clear-coated to discourage scratching. There are a few modern-looking components on the exterior, namely the LED headlights and taillights, but the headlights in particular have been redesigned to fit in with the vintage look. The Icon badging on the exterior is still there, although much more subtle than on the standard model. Perhaps our favorite exterior design features are the original style forged aluminum wheels and original hubcaps that really complete the vintage look. Jumping inside, Ward has given the interior the same old school treatment with a completely redesigned dash. While the components made by Icon are designed to match the aesthetic of the original FJ, they are designed and built to a much higher standard. For example, take the 5 knobs in the center of the dash. The original pieces are made from plastic, but Ward had them recreated using machined aluminum and created new logos for knobs like the AC that didn't exist on the originals. The same goes for the gauge panel. The aesthetic of the original is there, but the gauges are created using modern components and manufacturing processes. Ward also completely redesigned the seats in leather with an elephant grain inspired by the early Land Cruisers. Ward anticipates that just over a third of his FJ customers will opt for the Old School package, and you can count us in that group, if that long-lost wealthy relative includes us in their will. While we love Ward's modern industrial design theme with his original FJ, the Old School simply nails the vintage look with modern technology combination perfectly. Onlookers who don't know what it is will assume it's just an old Land Cruiser, but those who are in the know will have an appreciation for the design inspiration.